And hello everyone, it's Parker or Viral Edge. Today, guys, I'm bringing you another Call of Duty Zombies live stream. In today's stream, we are continuing this mini-series of playing every BO3 map again. Not sure if we're playing Chronicles, but we're going to go ahead and dive into the Giant today. Pretty excited for this one. I had a ton of fun playing Shadows the other day, and I've always loved the Giant, so we're going to go ahead and dive in. I hope everyone is doing well. It's a little bit later of a stream, and I believe the mic is still a little goofy, if you will. So, yeah. All right. BO3 Live. I think it's still a little bit goofy there, so we're going to just say screw it. We're going to dive in and see what we can do, but I hope everyone's having a good day so far. Let me go ahead and share this out as well as we dive in. But yeah, it should be good. I hope everyone is having a good one so far. And let's see if it's popping up here. I do have a couple of liquid dividiums to open up, and we might grab a couple of, different gobblegums to bring into this, but really, for the most part, I imagine it's just going to be classics. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright. Let's go ahead. The Giant live. Great. Yeah, should be good. Again, hope everyone's doing well. It's a late one. It's a later one. Later than I typically do. But we're going to go ahead and dive into this. Let's hit some gobblegums to start. Because... you know, even some of the shitty ones still can be used in Newton's cookbook at least, so we'll do that. But yeah, I think if we can get like around 40 or 50, whatever, on the Giants, probably good. Nothing too crazy, but one of those is probably the ideal goal. So I'm a little bit tired, but I wanted to stream nonetheless. So here we are. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so couple there, nothing too great. Let's check Dr. Monty's factory, or not Dr. Monty's factory, Newton's cookbook. Okay, and we got one. I would, but I really don't have like a specific idea. I think we're gonna save the gobblegums today, just due to the fact that we're going to be pretty much, again, just doing a 50. So let's just keep the base ones today. Let's go ahead and dive in. Really thinking of it, what are the perks we need here? Jug, Quick Revive, Double Tap, and then probably Speed Cola, right? Because we can kind of run it without the, you can run it without the KRM. Probably do that. Double tap, speed. Probably just the 4 basic. Now, if I wasn't, I guess speed would be good for the sake of the Wonderwaff, but if the opportunity arises that it's stamina, I would probably take that instead. Okay, I was going to say, I was just about to pull the screen if it didn't go, so. Yeah, and I did play the Giant technically a few days ago, because this account was like right on the verge of prestige, and so I was like, screw it, let's jump into the Giant and do like almost a first drum challenge. But here we are, so should be good. Just got the RK5 right off the rip as well. But I hope everyone's having a good night so far. If you can't watch it right now, at least it's up as a video afterwards, right? So that should be good. But yeah, in a sense, I'd like to do almost a speed run to 50, see how quick we can actually get there. So let's try that out. Nightbot, of course. How you doing, Nightbot? Nightboat? How you doing, bro? Alright. Good stuff. Should be fun. Good little XP grind. But in general, just, the Giant, absolute classic. So it's perfect as well. Let's see what we could do here, though. Really just need to get the Wonderwaff, and we're pretty much set up from there. Especially if we don't get like stamina, then we're pretty much good. Really, the most important one here is just all chem. That's kind of your saving grace of this strategy. without it, you could do it, you know, you'd be pushing it a bit once you start hitting 40 when it comes down, maybe 35 even. But yeah, alright, there we go. Be pushing it a little bit, but nothing too bad. I think you could still pull it off for a little while if you needed to, at least. Okay, there we go. I was holding our cat, and now I have cat hair all over me. I feel like it goes in my freaking mouth when I'm talking. Not much zombie, just out here chilling, playing some BO3 again. 10 years of BO3, just trying to get some matches in before BO7 in just a couple weeks now, right? 2.5 weeks or so. As well with that, I of course still have some guns to get to max on BO6, but I've kind of been doing those, you know, even off stream as well. So yeah, we'll continue on with those. If I know I'm getting one done, you know, or if I know I'm getting, you know, dark matter or nebula in the like foreseeable, you know, gun or next couple of guns, I will stream that. So we'll make sure to do that one for sure. Okay. There's bro at, cool. Of course, I just buy ammo. It's all good, 250. All right, let's get moving. Grab everything we need. But yeah, man, not too much is up. How about yourself? Anything fun happen in your day? All right. There we go. Box is cooking as well. We'll camp here just a hair as well. See what we can do for point stacking. And then from there, you know, of course it'll just be a hit the box kind of mission. So I was talking about this with some friends the other day, but a fun fact about myself, when BO3 came out, I wasn't, you know, as advanced of a zombies player at that point. Like I loved BO1. I didn't even care as much for BO2 just due to, you know, some of the maps being a little more in depth than I would like at the time. And so when BO3 came out, I actually thought that Shadows of Evil, I did not like it. I'm like, this is way too much for a zombies map. So I actually like really preferred the Giant for the most part at that point. Which, you know, there was probably quite a bit of people that did, but I really preferred the Giant at that point. And it wasn't until one day I was like, screw it, I wanna like get in depth in the zombies for that year, what I thought was a year, and got into Shadows pretty heavily of like learning everything, and then 10 years later, here we are, still playing BO3. All right, that's the last one. 10 years later, can you believe it? We're still out here grinding BO3, which is just crazy. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead. Hit the box a little bit. Again, we can kind of camp here. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you joking me? Alright, let's grab a different gun. Just for the sake of killing some zombies. But damn, talk about the nicest hit, first hit of the game. Insane. The Feral, man, what a BO3 classic as well. It's also wild too, you know, when I play on like my second account like I am today. Just the guns without the attachments, like, just feel so much more casual. Or like more classic, if you will. Than all like all attachmented up. How would be the verbiage on that be? I'll just say loaded up with attachments. How about that? There we go. Great. There you go. So let's grab that. Grab double tap off the rip. There we go. Gobblegum jugs right there as well. Nice. Get that going. And all chem. But yeah, once we kind of do that, we can really just get pushing. I'd hit the box more to, you know, try to swap a gun or something, but If we don't, then we can at least not move the box and not get fire sales. Which, if we do, it's not. If we did, it doesn't really matter. Because, again, we're only going to like 50, but still. Helps out if we don't, so. There you go. Helps out if we don't. We'll have to play. Come on. There you go. We'll have to play the theme sign as well. That's a must. Okay. Let's keep moving. I didn't even see the zombie they're waiting for, but God, freaking. Like I said, cat hair gets to my nose and it's just like makes me go crazy. Okay, let's see. Insta kill, cool. There we go. Alright. Well, let's keep chilling. Who knows, maybe I'll hit the box once more. We'll see that. Speed cola. Get that as well. Hit the box maybe once or twice more. It can go, but it's probably fairly unlikely at least. Sorry, trying to scratch out my nose a little bit if possible. Get the freaking cat hair off my nose. I should bring the cat on stream. That'd be crazy. Put him in the chair with the headset. Right. Put him in the chair with the headset. Right. Alright, we'll do like one more hit. Watch me get like the XM53 right here though. Gorgon? Okay. It'll have to do. It will have to do. There we go. Good. 1620. We can rock with the Gorgon for a bit. Probably need some speed cola if that's the case, but good. Come on, bro. Quit spawning in so slow. There we go. Right. And dogs, alright. Let's see here. Die, bro. Let's get out of here. Cool. There we go. Oh, I was like, why is another dog spawning? Well, that's double maxi. Wonderful. Double max ammo is clutch. Probably don't need that. Screw it. Let's go back to the. Oh no. Well, actually, we'll keep this for right now. Keep for right now. Get the. We'll get the last door open for Pack Punch, and then we can go from there. Get that open and keep things moving, essentially. Okay. Camp right back here, if you will. Alright, let's see. Ooh, double points. Yes, please. Please. There we go. Alright, chill out, bro. This is why you need speed cola. Actually, not a terrible little camping spot. You can use that same hallway right there. You can keep that door closed and camp back there as well. I've seen people do that in the past as well. Let's do this quick, actually. Alright. Okay, that'll be the third. Get the RK5 again. Can get speed colon, all that stuff. Okay. There we go. I mean, God, we can pretty much just set up like this. Speed cola and quick revive, that'll take up our 35 hundo. Speed cola and quick revive is right there as well. Great stuff. That's like the quickest giant setup of all time. That's crazy. Quickest of all time, if you will. Or one of them, at least. One of them, probably. What's up, Unlimited? Good to see you, man. And we got the classic 4 with classic gums. I mean, what a good combo. What a good combo. But yeah, essentially, being we're not getting, you know, any, say, meal kick or, you know, even stamina up in there, we will just straight up grab the RK5, and we can kind of start the strat right now, actually. Grab the RK5 back, but then you basically, you just hit them with one of these. Right. And this is why Speed Cola is pretty nice, just for the cleaning up this way. And then, yeah, once you run out, you got your all chem. Once you run out, you got your all chem. Once you use your all chem, you can just spam left, right, and it shoots kind of back in there, which as well just totally increases, you know, kind of that spawn, not spawn rate, but spawn kill, if you will. No, it rhymed. Alright. Yeah, kind of let them stack up. This is a classic strat. I've been using this forever. Still have never achieved around 100 on this map, though, which is unfortunate. This one and Kino are both ones that I'm like, why have I never done that? I've gotten close. Like this one, I think I got to 88. I think Kino, I got to like 92 or 3, and I just never went back. Or if I did go back, I died, but I never just like pushed through, unfortunately. I never just grinded through it. I'm not too sure why, really. Right. There we go. And for now, well, we're still on round 10. We can kind of just kill like this to grab some extra points. Only because we want to pack a bunch of this. Oh, shit. It's still funny that happens. Cool. Okay, maybe we can just use this one up here. Now, typically you don't really get drops and whatnot because, of course, it's a dog run. You don't typically get drops because the Wonderwaff does not give any drops. And so until you spin to your RK5, you're kind of shit out of luck in that regard. So yeah. Great. And yeah, we'll get blast furnace on this. It'll be perfect. But yeah, this has been like the easiest setup ever. I wonder what we'll get time-wise around 50. I said I wanted to do a speed run to get there, but I did not realize we were going to get the Wonderwaff like first hit. So, and we of course will pack a bunch of this once we're out of ammo is kind of the gist with this one. Once we're out of ammo, that's kind of a good spot to do it, so. There we go. And of course you get 6 shots once you have this thing all beefed up, which is perfect. Still a little bit. Was kind of guessing there. Use the rest of the ammo. Get the pack punch. Good enough. Keep stacking a little bit. You know, triple pap or double pap, triple, whatever you gotta do to get blast furnace. Should be good. Man, this Wonder Waff looks too good. BO3 looks too good. I mean, let's be real. Looks too damn good, really. There we go. And again, still being conservative on the ammo. We have all chem, but I would like to make it last until we get enough points to get, you know, to 5K to do the, just pack a punch it. It's kind of the goal. We're actually already seeing, you know, it doesn't really matter what round you're on, you're still going to go through ammo at kind of the same rate. Of course, at a higher round, you know, you see more zombies come in, but they're quicker and together. So at that point, you know, you at least, at that point, what's up, Rhino? At that point, you at least, you know, have multiple zombies killing at a time, rather than just the 1 or 2 right here. But how are you doing, Rhino? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see, we'll use up the last 3 shots here, shoot him a little bit, and then get the 5K. That'll work out. We got about the quickest setup possible on the Giant right now. I don't even know how it happened, but got the Wonder Waff on the first hit, which was pretty sick, so. Ayo, chill out. Which was pretty sick. Cool. Actually, we're a little too close to it down there. I did not like that. Did not care for that. Okay. Keep them coming. And now, of course, 6 in the slot. What have you been up to tonight, Rhino? Are you getting prepared for BO7? My BO7 prep is, it's 10 years of BO3, so I'm kind of playing some of the BO3 maps. Doing like a high round or whatever. You know, maybe we'll do an Easter egg or something on one of them or a couple of them. But doing some high rounds, and then I got a few guns to finish up for Nebula on BO7 I never did, so we'll have to do that as well. So those two are kind of my things pushing me on the final stretch here, if you will. Kind of pushing me on that stretch. Who knows, maybe we'll get another like custom in or something, but probably not at this point. No need to. We've got other stuff to be grinding right now, so. And doing all these on my second account as well, I still like to rank up on BO3 or rank up guns and stuff, even though I have a level 1000 account, of course, I still enjoy it, so it's good to be on this account, rather. Good to be on here. There we go. Clean up those guys. Let's do a double pap. Get some blast furnace. So Deadwire does work just fine as well, but I think we'll go with the Blast Furnace combo just due to the already having the Wonder Waff and whatnot. We'll go with the Blast Furnace combo. Like the change up. I like to be able to hit a herd with a Blast Furnace shot. That's a solid feeling. And usually when you do that, you get a drop then, which is nice at least. That part's good at least. Alright. There we go. 2460. Come on, give me 4. Bring back barriers to be built too. I don't know why that was taken out. I mean, I know why, but I like it with Thunderwall. I feel like once we're in about like the 30s is where this stuff really speeds up for you. And then you're in a pretty good spot at least. And then you're in a fairly decent spot anyways. And you can kind of spam a little bit, of course. You have unlimited all chem. On later rounds, you know, it gets a little more dicey when you're trying to spin for one or whatnot, but at this round, it's not too bad, of course. Even now, I feel like they're spawning in a bit quicker. That allows for quite a bit more to be killed at once, essentially. So that's good. Speedens it up a little bit. There we go. Bang. Alright, alright. Okay, let's keep flopping action. Blast Furnace, perfect. So if we run out of ammo, you know, you can kind of run a train down, do a bit of a general shot. Go. Come on. Dude, why does that happen? Where they just like, it just doesn't, it does shoot, but it's like it just duds out somewhere. I mean, you get the same thing with the Thunder Gun. Does anyone remember when this first came out, the Thunder Gun, or not Thunder Gun, the Wonder Waff was like actually horrible. Like, it couldn't kill anything, essentially. So you literally, like, couldn't use it. You just had to use, like, Blast Furnace and Deadwire. Were kind of the methods. And actually even, I think it would have been more like Blast Furnace and Thunderwall. I'm pretty sure the Deadwire double pack ability was awful too. Pretty sure. I mean, that's crazy though. That was all 10 years ago. It's wild. Alright. Still no game can touch this game. No doubt. AT, what's up, man? Yeah, I think you're right, AT. I think it did make crawlers. How are you doing, AT? Good to see ya. Appreciate you coming out. Hope your night's going well so far. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Gotta utilize the insta-kill just because it's fun, but back to this strat once you're kind of wrapped up with that. But yeah, how are you doing, AT? Good to see ya. Appreciate you stopping by, guys. If you have not already, hit that like button. It does help out a lot. Still crazy, this game is 10 years old. I know, man. I think literally, let me see here. When did BO3 release? I think it was like November 7th or something. November 6th, okay. So yeah, man. November 6th, 2015, man. What a time to be alive. November 6th, 2015. BO3. Just a month and a half later, you got Star Wars The Force Awakens. What a time to be alive, man. I was in 9th grade at the time. Seriously, when I was in 9th and 10th grade, you were in 5th grade, dang. When I was in 9th and 10th grade too, like, I did not give, I went to school every day, whatever, did my work, but I did not give a shit about school at that time. I was like strictly Call of Duty with my friends. Like, Call of Duty and my friends were like the main purpose. And so, yeah, those 9th and 10th grade specifically, did not care much about school. Literally was those two things. But yeah, BO3, 9th grade. BO3, 9th grade, Star Wars Force Awakens. I mean, get out of town, man. What a time to be alive. Highlight of life, for sure. We go. Highlight of all time moments right there. There we go. Now they're spawning. Now we're chilling. Thank you guys again for coming out. I appreciate it again. I know it's a late one too, so if you can't make it out tonight, you're watching it tomorrow on Wednesday or whatever, Thursday, I appreciate it. It does not matter. If you can make it here when I'm live, great. If you can't, as long as you're clicking it at one point or another, that's all that matters. So thank you. But yeah, now zombies are kind of starting to pick up a little bit. Once we hit like 30 or 40, we'll have to do the we'll have to hit the song Easter egg, no doubt. We'll have to do that. It's an absolute must. An absolute dire must. I imagine we'll be using an all-chem fairly soon. First experience, the worst version of BO3. Oh my god, it was awful. It's on the 360 or the PS3, I imagine, is what you're talking about. Those are classic, man. Last gen was classic. PS3, oh yeah, it was pretty rough. It was crazy. You know, maybe if they would have released it for like $20 or even $30, but it was still $60, and it was horrible looking. Looked like a PS2 game. I think it's still played, okay, but the look was horrible. And for some reason, it got the Giant on there, and Shadows, but then it got Der Eisendrache, and nothing else after that. They're just like, nah, we're good. It gets a full, AAA game, but we're good. We're not gonna add the DLCs past DLC 1. I mean, I think you go one way or another on that. You either go no DLC or all DLC, not one. Yeah, that's true. Just make the game die out. Well, it wasn't even made by like Treyarch. They took like the port they took it and just sent it off to a third party, and we're like, hey, make a port of this that can run on the PS3 so we can sell it and make money. And then they did that, but then it literally, it could run. Oh shit. It could run, right? But with the graphics, so much lower and stuff that it's like, is it even worth it? I don't know. I wouldn't probably say so, but double points. We're only on 23, fuck them. There we go. And we'll do this liquid divinium. Alright, I always like to wait, because if we can do this at the start of the round, And look at that. So it's a dog round. That's why I wait on those. That's why I wait. But yeah, I want to keep casually hitting the ammo and whatnot, just due to the strict fact of getting liquid vaniums. Went to 10 FPS, hell yeah. What have you been up to tonight, AT? What have you been up to? Damn, yeah. PS3 version was not pretty. My little brother had a PS3 at the time of this, so I did play it a bit. Yeah, I can say 25. Still need to get those liquid diviniums at least. Get like 3 of them is ideal. Not much, just tired. I'm honestly kind of tired too, man. Not even that the day was that bad or anything. I don't know, you were probably in school? I can't tell by your age. You said you were 4 years behind me. So you're in 5th grade, I was in 9th, so you're probably out of high school, right? Oh shit. But yeah, I don't know. Working any job all day. I work literally in an office. And I'm still tired. Can't imagine like a blue collar job, man. I would die. 20 turning 21? Gotcha. Cool, dude. Turned 25 in March. Can you believe it? Got a few months to go, but man, 25. I know it's still like young, but it's not. Like, I don't know. 5 years to 30. If I think about how fast the last 5 years went, time only seems to go quicker as time goes on too. I'll be 30 before I know it. No doubt. No doubt about that. Okay. There we go. 26. Cool, man. What are you applying for? Damn, we actually cooked through the ammo that round. It's literally what happens with this strat. You start getting up there and it's flying. Clean and nice, dude. I hope you get accepted too, Ed. I believe in you, brother. I believe in you. Have to get up at 6 a.m. Gotcha. I don't have to be to work till 8, but I did work a job in the past where it was 6 to 4, 4 days a week. So it was nice because you got, like a 3-day weekend, but damn, I was tired as fuck like a lot of the days. But then my wife works, her job is like, what is it, 7:30 to 6? Or no, 8 to 6? Yeah, and I actually preferred probably to getting up a little earlier and being done by 4. But I remember being so tired too that I don't really know. I don't recall what I would pick, to be honest. Okay. Come on, bro. Let's go. Alright. Now this is the best strat to go here. Chill, bro. Chill out, dog. Gotta get the flow down. I don't recall the flow, but gotta get it down. Get this shit down. Properly, at least. Alright. Go. Oh shit, we're still kicking a little bit. For 50, I'm 100% sure you'll be fine. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's not too difficult, but yeah, we're going to 50. We're just cooking through. Right. Let it fall down. Dog round. First all chem, not bad. Not too bad. There we go. And I want to spend some points because all chem, nice. Chill out, bro. Since my controller started to give asses to so you're like, controller died and you're like, it's job time. Alright. Still trying to get some diviniums out of this thing, but not having too much luck there. You needed a motivator, and that's what it did. This is it, the apocalypse. There we go. Keep them coming. There we go. If I die, my money's all gonna be gone because I was trying to get liquid diviniums. I don't know why it's taken me a while to get a second one. Not sure. Not sure. There we go. Yeah, now we're cooking through ammo. Like I said, once you get like 35-ish, that's when it's, you know, gonna be kinda tough if you didn't have all chem to the strat. You could probably get by earlier, and really the getting by earlier is because you can run down and still kill the zombies. It's gonna start getting a little tougher. Now, when you actually like around 100 this, the ideal way is to get meal kick and still have double tap, so you can do, you know, blast furnace and dead wire, which essentially, you know, can help take out herds a lot quicker, especially with double tap on. Chill, bro. Go. Let's go. Oh shit, I forget all chems were down. We might as well be spamming at that point. There we go. Perfect. Let's get this thing. Nope. Dog run. Round change music is crazy. And another maxi. Plain sight. In plain sight once again. Or not once again. I never grabbed it in this game. Level 12. Man, I remember, I mean, don't get me wrong, BO6 and stuff, I still grinded double XPs, but when it was a BO3 double XP, double Gobblegum weekend, man, that was just like, that was a weekend plan right there. Like, you know, whether that's camping on the Giant or, you know, Horizon Direct high rounding. Absolutely classic. So that would have even been before the Revelation strat. It's also even, you know, nowadays weird thinking of a time on BO3 when there was only 6 maps. Like, that's a crazy time period as well. Being that we have 14, you know, with Chronicles obviously, but the 6 we had too, like, all solid, but it's just weird to think of a time with only 6. What's crazy is that time felt like forever, but we've had, so 2017 Chronicles released, so we have had basically 8 years of Chronicles, which is wild. Far longer, of course, with Chronicles than without. And I think it does feel like that. I think that's why it seems weird to think back to 6, but it's crazy. Heyo, Liquid Dividium. Nice. Let's keep hitting this. Always done swiftly, no. Not what we're looking for. Not what we're needing. Right. 8,500. I did not mean to spend that much on a sword flay, but right. Didn't mean to spend 8,500, but 17k, damn. Make sure my headphones are plugged in. Stock option, man. Actually, not a bad one for this strat, but probably going to sleep. Hey, sounds good, man. I'm going to sleep right when I finish this. I don't blame you, man. Well, you have a good one, AT. I appreciate you coming out, and yeah, you have a wonderful one. Have a wonderful evening, and I hope to talk to you again soon, man. Good to catch up with you and chat a bit. And good luck. I hope you get the job. Hope you get that job. Ah, shit, are we frozen? Maybe? We good? I don't know. Hopefully good. Hopefully good. Keep them coming. We're getting there. Only 15 rounds after this one. We're chilling. Ranking up decently quick, I feel like. Maybe get a few ranks in this game. Again, doesn't really matter on my second account, but it's still fun. I'd rather be ranking up a alt account than to be just grinding on my main one that we don't move at all. At least this, it feels a little rewarding when you do that, at least. And we're stacking up money fairly quick now. Alright, let's hit this. Dude, it wants me to have sword flay. Wants me to have sword flay. Can you believe that? I sure as hell can't. I sure as hell cannot. Might need to use our other alt chem here, actually. We'll see. we go. Heyo. Oh, wow. That was a clutch. Damn. Clean him up. Oh shit, let's go turn on the, let's go turn on the song as well. There we go. Song as well. Let's do it. Let's go. This song is a banger. Let's just listen and chill. Oh shit. Best, I think still my favorite song in all of Zombies right here. Not this remix, but Beauty of Annihilation. Oh shit. I'm not ready. If you guys are just joining, sorry, you gotta listen to the banger. Just been wasted. Dude, what a banger song, man. Sorry, had to literally listen to that one out because it is just that good. But guys, thank you so much if you are jumping in here. I do appreciate the few of you who have popped in here. You guys are awesome. If you guys have not already and you want to hit that like button, please do. It does help out a ton. We're on a bit of a BO3 kick with the 10 years of Black Ops 3 essentially. Before BO7, you know, wanted to play really the 6 maps of BO3 is kind of the goal here. Not really thinking about Chronicles as much, but yeah, I want to hit the 6 maps. You know, do bin high rounding, might do the DE Easter egg, you know, possibly might do the Zets one. Gorod, that doesn't really sound like a great time, but maybe. But yeah, we'll go from there. Hey, third liquid divinium as well, nice. But yeah, we're kicking through here, just trying to reach round 50 is kind of the goal, so. Hope everyone is having a wonderful night. It was kind of a last minute stream idea as well, because I was kind of like ready to chill out for the night, but I'm like, screw it, let's play some Giant. Man, does random thought of the night, does Pack-a-Puncher still stream? I think he still streams Fortnite, man, but never forget his zombies streams, man. They were awesome. And he was just gaining subs after subs. That was like 2016, 17-ish time frame, I think. Hope that man is doing well. Again, I think he still streams Fortnite, but I'm not gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. He probably did get a bit tired of COD Zombies, but Fortnite definitely was you know, making the big bucks and getting all the subs. I don't blame him one bit. If I was in that case, probably would have done something similar. Maybe not. I probably would actually still play Zombies to an extent, but when, at least in the past couple of years when I had seen some of his streams, you know, on Fortnite and whatnot, it did just seem like the life was sucked out of him a little bit, you know, counting down the skins and stuff, and maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just how he was, but it seemed like it. Compared to, you know, when he was up and coming on YouTube and it was more of like the grind, I think. But man, I don't blame him one bit if he's making all that money. Showing off some skins, hell yeah. Playing a little Fortnite. I'd probably break my controller, but, you know, besides that, it'd be pretty good. Okay. 40, alright, 10 more rounds to go, not too bad. What do we have for time here? We are at 57 minutes, so just under an hour, but really you know, we'll say like 54 minutes, you know, because we kind of were doing some liquid divinium stuff at the beginning and, you know, watched the cutscene for the most part. So yeah, more like 54 minutes. We're making very good time on around 50. We're going to be at right about like an hour 20, probably for around 50. If that even. Actually curious what a high round. I feel like the 50's got to be like under an hour on this. Because even at the beginning, I still had some zombies straggling and stuff, which definitely, you know, hypothetically killed a couple of minutes. We've had pretty good luck on there of getting, oh shit. Pretty good luck of getting, you know, can't speak right now. Getting, chill bro, drops when we would, you know, blast furnace them. It's almost like sometimes when you're spamming and you do another shot, it's almost like it like cancels out the one that was already laid down. Or if you like, maybe it's a third one or something, I don't even know, but it feels like that. A lot of the time anyways. Let's see. Yeah. Oh man. There we go. We're hustling. 41. In plain sight, no. Move, bitch. Here we go. Now the zombies are really cooking in. I doubt it'll ever happen. Man, I would still like to do around 100 on this one day. I think that'd be fun. The worst is when you get dead shot though, man, and you have to reset. There is the way you can kind of tell off the rip. I think works pretty well by shooting the machine, but man, even just resetting the game is like, just tough. I should go on my main account and just use some geeked out gobblegums just to push some round 100s, just cause. Still takes a bit of time, but who knows, maybe this winter. Well, we'll be on BO7, but who knows. Okay, let's try save. Let's try save this if possible. There we go. It really is like clockwork. Like, it usually works. Oh, damn. Too bad I got that too early. Would have been nice in the middle of a round, but whatever. All cam, beautiful. There we go. Chill, bro. What is going on? Chill out. I've had plenty of times of dying right back in there. The faster way to honestly speedrun 2 is probably more spams of the alchem kind of thing. More alchem spams. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're cooking, just gotta get to 50. And now they're really spawning in on us, holy. Wonder how BO7's gonna feel when you're rocking this HUD here. Like, I know it's still a different game, but like this HUD, it's not gonna look exactly like this, there's no way. But, I don't know, it's still gonna feel damn good, I think. I think it's actually, like, it's not physically gonna make the gameplay different, obviously, but it's gonna feel like that. It's gonna feel like it. There we go. I think that's 4 liquidated items. Nice. Cool. We're cooking. We'll have, you know, one more dog round, I'm sure, in there as well, so perfect. Get us back up there a bit. Again, thank you guys for coming out if you did. I know it wasn't a huge crowd or anything, but still a bit later. Good to hop on and play a little bit, so. Good to hop on. Let's go. Now I'm getting tired though. No doubt. Yeah, as you can see, like we're in kind of that gobblegum rotation cycle now, where, you know, if you go a long time without it. Did I already use one? I swear we just hit all chem. Did I not grab it or something? I don't know. I really thought we did. My minds must be. I swear we hit it and I grabbed it. Or I would have obviously grabbed it, right? Perfect. Nope. Come on, one more. We're getting there. Hurry up, man. Oh shit, bro. Oopsies. Oops. Guys, thank you all so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. A fun little hour stream of almost the fastest round 50 ever, almost. But guys, it's been awesome. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. I will talk to you guys soon, and until next time, peace out. See you and